And if you're afraid of water, I wonder if you're afraid of money. Because I don't know. For me, water and money like go hand in hand. So I'm like wondering, is there a correlation there? Let me know.
I love the water. So I love the water. So love me money. Rain on me.
Oh my God.
Carry me.
I'm Lee.
And I'm Rhonnie.
And welcome back to Jupiter Juice, your cosmic check-in for all things astrology, pop culture, and spiritual self-discovery.
Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry.
Today's topic is money wounds. We will be addressing all your nitty-gritty money thingies that you got coming up. Maybe you got fears coming up.
Yeah.
I know I do.
Yeah, me too.
We probably all do.
And yeah, especially if you're in America.
Yeah.
And you know, like how you could possibly overcome them. I'm a big fan of money magic, so but we'll start with the wounds.
Yeah.
So what are some of your money wounds? Like how did that come about for you?
All right. So I would say like in my so my family has always been like blue collar workers. Like my grandpa worked in a factory. But my family is very creative. So while my grandpa worked at a factory, to me, he loved filmmaking. Mm-hmm. He always had a camera everywhere he went. He was always taking pictures. We have thousands and thousands of pictures that he's taken, or thousands and thousands of videos. Mm-hmm. He loves movies. He loves books. So I really think like he has that filmmaker gene in him.
Yeah.
Again, my grandma, another blue collar worker, she would just do odd random jobs. Like she's actually very rebellious. She's an Aries, so I think she's like she only want to do stuff, but she just does it. But again, she was in a rock band with her brothers.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, so she has that creativeness in her. My mom she's a hairstylist. She was like a hairstylist. She went on to nursing. Now she's a nurse manager. Now she's doing real estate. But she was also in a rap group with her friends. And so it's like they were I feel like my family just did things just for the money. Like they did a lot of things. Like they would always tell me, because they were all creative artistry people, but I feel like they were so lost because they just did stuff for the money because they thought they couldn't do anything else.
Yeah.
And I know even my grandparents before them, like my great-great-grandpa, he moved here from Mexico. So he was just trying to get a better life for his kids. Yeah. That man had 8 kids. Before that, they had about 13 kids.
Lord,
so before that, same amount.
All they had to do. Yeah. That's why the birth rate low now. Yeah. Because we got all this thing stimulating us. Yeah. Because back in the day, they had nothing to do but, to do it.
And in Mexican culture, like it is very normal to have hella kids.
Well, also black, everybody was, I don't really hear about like white people having that many kids. Yeah. Not as much as like minorities. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's interesting to think about.
Yeah.
to kind of piggyback off of that particular point, a lot of people had kids to help them raise kids or to make money. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's where the oldest child syndrome.
Hey,
when it comes, I'm the youngest, but I also feel like the only child. So I'm like this girl was talking about it online, like the youngest child, but my siblings are so much older than me. I kind of felt like the only child. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of different, but I take on now as an adult, I take on the older child duties or like what the oldest would do. I do.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
But I'm the only girl.
Yeah. I was going to say you're the only girl too. So I feel like high key, like that's oldest child.
Yeah.
If you're the only girl.
Yeah. My mom was like, I'm so glad I had you.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless like the older brother like will step up, which usually I'm not gonna lie, they don't. So that's kind of I feel like that's where the wound starts, especially because a lot of these kids were, came about out of lack. Yeah. And that was what I was getting to. Like my family, instead of like leaning into like, there's so many talented people in my family, and they did not nurture their talent and their creativity because of money. So when they see me doing it, they're like, What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're going to be a starving artist. Like, they repeated to me what they heard.
Yeah.
You're going to be a starving artist. You shouldn't do that. But now they're living very unfulfilling lives. No shade. I mean, they're beautiful people. And I'm sure they're fulfilled in many ways. But I can tell that when you have that creative energy, it just doesn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You get a lot of problems, you know, growing older. You probably feel like kind of a little bit drifting. Like, where's my purpose? So it's like, being the first person in my family to go after my creative pursuits and to really pursue them in a way, that's why it's really important to me to show them and to like show them that they can make money from doing what lights their soul up.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, I was told, I used to be so sensitive as a child. Like, my family used to be like, I would show them a picture and they'd be like, yeah, that's good. But, you know, what you gonna go to this? What you gonna do with that? They would be like, oh, maybe architect. You can do an architect.
Yeah.
Because they make good money.
Yeah.
It was always, everything always boiled down to money.
Yeah.
All the time. We talk about money a lot growing up. A lot.
I would say, I feel like me growing up is very unique anyway. Because like my upbringing was very, like, me and my brothers talk about this a lot. Like, we lived in the hood, but we had luxury things. Mm-hmm. And that is because we were raised by a village. So it's like, if someone didn't have and someone else did, like our worlds were full, right? So like, I never wanted for anything. I had like, even when my brother started working, my brother used to work for Adidas. So I always have like the best shoes and things like that. And I think the money wound for me is like, I have to be rich. I have to make my life look good on the outside. Like, that's how, what does that say?
So what's money feeling like for you right now?
Mm-hmm. Tight.
Yeah. I personally feel it right here. Like, when I talk about money, yeah, I feel it. Like, it feels like when I'm like feeling really good about money, I don't really think about it too much. I'm just like, yeah, whoo. Like, I can resource manage really good.
Yeah, it's like in the flow of things.
But when it's tight, like, it feels like I have a corset on or somebody's hand. Like, the other day, it felt like somebody's hand was just squeezing my waist.
So I've had a hard time sleeping. So like, I've had a hard time sleeping. And, you know, it's funny because Sydney mentioned in a little reading she did for me, like, my willpower, she's like, her solar, like, she like jolted in like her solar plexus. She was like, I just feel it all right here. It's like, your will is being tested. Like, you just keep going. Because like, I don't know, growing up, it's just like, my mom's side of the family was like keeping up with the Joneses. You know, we had the big house, we had the 40 acres of land, we had like the nice cars, the nice things, the trips. You know what I'm saying? On my dad's side of the family, Mobile, Alabama, like, they hood, but also like a lot of them were military people, or like my uncle, he owned a McDonald's. So it's just like, it was like a mix of things. Right. My dad,
diverse. I
can't mention that on TikTok, but my dad, I don't know how to, he was
a gardener.
He was a garden, people would come to his garden for produce.
Right.
But he was also a DJ, and he won many awards. Yeah, for being a DJ. He was Southern Soul Blues DJ. So you know that whoa, 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 I got my boots on the ground. That type of music. So
all the aunties jumping.
Yeah. So he was that person. But the thing is, I would say my gifts were very much so nurtured. Mm-hmm. I feel like I kind of dropped the ball on, because like, I was very ungrounded, like my mind, and it's probably due to like mental health, you know, issues or whatever, like just not understanding structure, because everything was done for me. You know what I'm saying? My mom washed my clothes. I mean, I clean my own room sometimes, but like, I mean, she never actually came in my room to clean it. She would help me, but like, I never really wanted for anything. So I feel like me becoming an adult, especially with like the people that were my providers, are like just always there. Like, I always have somebody there to catch me, even now in life, which I'm immensely grateful for. But I feel like it has hindered me in learning how to do things on my own. So I feel like I am a little bit late when it comes to learning money management, because I'm using my own resources and it's coming from my own willpower and my own wants. to learn money management.
Right.
Like
so
I
like find it.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
Like like my aunt, she came across as people thought my aunt was rich, died broke, big house, empty life type of vibe, you know, and always giving, always over giving to others because keeping up with the Joneses. It's like, it looks like I have everything together, so I'm gonna, to the point where, you know, she literally passed away because she was just overextending herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I would say, to dismantle the wound, get that out of your mind. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses. Figure out what your form of comfort when it comes to wealth and financial security is. Make sure it comes from you and not what is perceived.
Like, yeah, absolutely. So like, if you don't got it, you don't got it. And that's something that I'm still, because even like modern day advice will tell you like, well, act like you're there and just embody your higher self, or who you would be if you had all this money. And they don't mean go out and spend a bunch of money. Yeah. Like that's not what that means. It doesn't mean like, well, I have it now, it'll always come back. Like that's another thing that I feel like I kind of got wrapped up in. And like my earlier 20s is like, if I spend it, it'll come back. And yes, it will. Like definitely money flows. It's very akin to water. Well, it's like an energy. But so definitely spend where you can. Don't be scared to spend. Yeah. But what helped me the most with like, because I like learning my wealth is managing where your money flows. Like building dams and canals and rivers. Oh, and
split it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you mention dams and canals, don't have it come from one source.
Yeah, different sources of income for sure. Like we're both freelancers and we've been freelancers for a minute, and we've done like and dabbled in our own businesses and things like that. Yeah. And like, well, I remember when I first started, I was selling portraits of people's pets, and it's weird because I was also selling portraits of people's passed on loved ones. And now I'm
really,
like, yeah, people.
Yeah, I didn't know that fun fact. Come on, fun fact.
That was my first like thing. I would sell portraits like when I first dropped out of college. Could have sworn my portrait business was about to take off, girl. But yeah, I noticed like it was so funny how spirit works, because first I was doing like people's pets, and then I was doing people like self-portraits of their kids, and then like at the tail end of it, when I was about to like, I was transitioning something else, people kept coming to me for their dead relatives, and they kept being like, can you draw this person, can you draw this person? And now like how my career evolved is like I like dibble and dabble in mediumship. Yeah, okay. So I think that is like so cool. But yeah. Diversify your streams of income. You need more streams of income. I think crypto is like definitely helped me with my money wounds, because it showed me that money isn't as hard to come by. Because I feel like that's what I grew up. Like I grew up thinking like you have to work hard for money, or money is very hard to come into. And like my family was very like they grinded for their money. My mom was a single mom. My grandparents, you know, like I said, they're blue collar workers. Yeah, came from blue collar workers. So came from people working and doing really hard labor.
Yeah, really
like
hard labor. But also that's an American thing. Yeah. And I feel like the money wound starts, especially for marginalized groups, is where we're living. Like America. Capitalism. Yeah. That's where the wound starts. Like if we're really going to get real about it and deep about it, that's where the money wound starts. Because a lot of us immigrants, you know, like, you know, your family members and like African Americans, or, you know, Black people, have you know, identify, but like,
yeah, not she going to African American.
No, but you know, like some of you know, Black Americans, but like the system is not built for us to succeed. Right. So ancestrally, spiritually,
it's in your DNA.
That's the beginning of that wound. That's kind of how it culminates.
Yeah, culminates. I think culminates.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where. But like that's where it starts, right? And it's with something so deeply rooted, because that's like ingrained in our bones, because we have our ancestors' DNA in our bones, right? So it's passed down to us. And so that's why, like, you know, you may, like, if you look in your birth chart, you may see, I know I'm here as far as karma, especially with my Capricorn stuff going on, to break that that wound ancestrally. You know what I'm saying?
And so, that's why like pushback comes when you're breaking, because it's like you're the first person in your family to break it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to keep reminding myself that like I'm the first person in my family to actually go after this.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be. It's not in your DNA. Your DNA is wired for something else. Like you're saying. Like it's wired to feel that same feeling. So when you're breaking that mold, it's literally going against yourself.
Yeah. And I don't know, like I've always been supported in that, but it's just like figuring it out, because like my aunt invested in me because she thought my music was gonna make us rich. Like same thing with my dad, same thing with my mom. It's like you should have stuck with the piano. I don't think the piano would have just. I didn't have any passion for that. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know. I'm glad I learned how to play a little bit, but even though I'm not like a great piano player, I still know music theory and stuff like that. Great, but it's like it's so, I don't know. I just think about my family and what they did for money. And it's so unfortunate. It's like my mom's still working. She's in her 60s. She's still working. She can't retire. You know what I'm saying? Because she overgave. And I think that's also where it starts. Like you have to make sure you're good before you overextend yourself and overgive your resources. I think also reciprocation is great. The flow of, because money is a frequency. Everything is a frequency. So money is a frequency, and your mindset around money is a frequency, but also like you need to have multiple avenues of income. You also need to have like, just side note, a high yield savings account. Everyone should have one. It's easy to get.
Speaking of like our country and everything, I feel like also a lot of people are focused on money as a form of like, that's the only form of abundance.
Yeah.
Because it's like everybody is so like kind of lacking in it, or like perceived to be lacking in it.
Yeah. I can understand that.
But yeah, abundance doesn't just mean money. It literally, like, you can be, if you're like, oh my God, the universe grant me more abundance, be mindful that can come in different forms. It's not only money.
And abundance. Okay, we got to be careful, because you can have an abundance of debt. No, I'm just saying, like, abundance is a positive word.
Yeah.
But when it comes to manifesting, and a lot of people do say this, like, you have to be clear on what you're manifesting. Very clear. Like, let's say you do like a spell. Like, there's like this one spell. I think it's hoodoo. So everybody, but our audience, most people in our audience could probably do this. But it's like getting a red onion, and some paper or whatever, and writing down the exact amount of the debt, where that debt is coming from, and then taking them to a crossroads, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like when it comes to like setting intentions, you have to be intentional. You have to be clear, right? So like, I want abundance. Okay. It make you like, and you're thinking of money, but like you're not speaking that, and you're not like really being clear on that. So it's like, what does the universe know that you really want? I mean, you might be thinking it, but also like saying it aloud. And it's also like everything is a frequency, because like saying it aloud, doing money rituals and things like that, like being it, because you're training. It's like you're training your mind, your energy to bring that in, right? And then piggybacking off something you said earlier, when I think you were talking about like your surroundings, or like how do they say, you said it perfectly earlier, it's like to bring in like wealth, you have to like kind of adapt your life to like the life that you want. Like people say that all the time.
Embody your higher self.
Embody your higher self. Yeah, that. So it's like,
or your ideal.
Yeah, your ideal higher self. I mean, it's a mindset. So like, for example, like I used to really mess up with saying like how much I hate things. So, or like, I hate the way I look, or hate the way I think, or hate the way I do something, right? Yeah, that's going to block, that's the power of the tongue. That is blocking, bump everything else. That's how I perceive myself.
Yeah.
Is what's blocking the blessing. Not, me going to the, getting my nails done, or you're going out to eat. No, it's like it starts with your mindset and how you think about yourself, because that, if you don't believe you're deserving of something, or if you're always hating, being your biggest hater, yeah, you're not going to evolve.
Yeah.
And that's something I had to, like, this year especially, like, is a huge test for me in how I think about myself, because, like, I feel like I made a lot of mistakes this year, but also, like, I'm blessed in a lot of ways. Like, I don't have to, like, even though, yeah, I might be kind of struggling or whatever, I don't have to get up for work every day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
an abundance of time.
Abundance of time.
Innocence. Because you still got a life. Like, you suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I got to think about that. But it's like, also, like, I was a hustler. Go. Had an injury that, you know, I ain't just like sitting on my behind for no reason. It's because I injured myself. But one thing that everybody told me in my life, you need to slow down. You need to rest. I've gotten abundance of rest.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So it's like, what do you need? What do you want? Like, because I wanted to rest. I wanted to be comfortable with resting.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, it's funny because the type of person I am, I kind of had to be given no choice but to.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I'm the same way. Like, when they'd be like when spirit would be like, sit down. You need to sit down. You need to rest. I'd be like, okay, I will. I am. I'm resting.
And don't do it.
And boom, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're going to sit down.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. Like, I think that my biggest money wound that, like, right now, or I guess not even money wound, just block in general. Like, because honestly, if you feel blocked in your life, that's going to block in a lot of things,
including money.
But I guess right now or something that was blocking me pretty recently was the old stories that I would tell myself about myself. So that kind of reminds me of what you were saying. So it's like, oh, I'm not good at managing my money, or oh, I'm not like good at, I don't trust myself with this amount of money, or dang, I love to spend. I love to do this. Or just like kind of like old stories that either you would tell yourself. I remember my ex used to just be like, I don't know, you don't know how to handle that.
Yeah.
You don't know how to handle that. Yeah. And then, like, you embody that. And that's the energy you're embodying without even realizing it. So a big problem I had was avoidance. So I have a budget. Like, when I sit down and do my budget and map out where my money goes, I dread going to do it. But once I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, it's fine. But getting to the point of doing it is like, oh.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't look at my bank account.
Yeah, and it's avoidance energy. So what's money gonna do? Avoid you.
Yeah.
You can't even look at it. So it's like getting into the habit of doing a budget. I found this budget template on Notion, and that really, like, just made me feel comfortable with, like, looking at money. I was scared of money because my family didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, we were always so hush about money, but we needed to have it.
Yeah.
We needed to have it. We needed to get it. We needed to work hard about it, but we're hush about it. And I feel like that's a reflection of society right now. It's like, we're hush about how much money we earn. It's not even appropriate to ask your coworkers how much money they're making.
Yeah.
But I be in y'all's pockets. Sorry. I mean, me and my coworkers be like, how much you make tonight? Oh, I made this tonight. How much you make?
Yeah. Usually servers are kind of like, kind of do that. Yeah, for sure.
It's very in and out flowing kind of energy. But don't be afraid of the money. And if you're afraid of water, I wonder if you're afraid of money, because I don't know, for me, water and money, like, go hand in hand. So I'm like, wondering, is there a correlation there? Let me know.
I love the water, so I love the water, so love me money. Rain on me.
Oh my god. Pay me. Also, another thing too, something that I'm also, like, trying to drill into my head right now is, like, also money and love to me correlate too. So it's like, or just any energy that you're trying to attract to you, right? If you're, like, constantly, like, thinking about it, wanting it, it's kind of like your crush. So if you're, like, constantly going to your crush, like, do you like me?
Yeah.
Do you want me? If I do this, do you like me? Now, how about if I do this? You like me now? Oh, what about this? Okay, please like me.
Yeah.
Your crush probably gonna be like,
annoyed.
Hey, you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah, fall back.
So it's like, what do you think that energy is thinking about you?
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, that's kind of repelling it a bit.
Yeah.
And, like, pushing it away further instead of, like, just getting into that energy, like we were talking about, like, embodying whatever you need to embody.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, maybe I don't have the money in my account, whatever. I got $2 in my account.
Okay.
But I'm still that bitch.
Yeah.
What do I have around me? Quick, what I got? Well, I got this. I got a nice bed to sleep on.
Yeah.
What's up? My bed is comfy.
It's like, showing gratitude for what you have now. some people say pouring libations. So I actually did that. I never did it before. But I pour libations. So really just like in the glass of water. It's like, you know, when you pour on your homie, yeah.
Pour one out.
But just get a glass of water. It's like, and go outside. Each drip. What are you grateful for? I'm grateful for my mom. I'm grateful for this house I live in. I'm grateful that I'm breathing. I woke up this morning. I'm grateful for it. Like, really, like, just showing gratitude. Because you out, like, at one point you did dream of this. You did dream of having your own home. You did dream of having a nice car. You did dream of making a podcast. Right? You did dream of having, you know, evolving friendships and things like, you know, just like whatever. And so a lot of times we chase a dream, but instead of living for the moment, because this is where life happens. Yeah. Like, yeah, the goal, at the end of the day, the goal is to not be here anymore. Like, I know that sounds like crazy, but like the deep goal is like the mission, right? Like to get to the end of the mission. But the, you know, like the nook and cranny, the meat of it all is that dash. When you think about like on their headstone, the dash, that's what's important.
Yeah. Loving mother, daughter, sister, father, brother. Yeah. Pastor. Yeah. Musician. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because that's how your spirit evolves and grows. Like, you just have to be present. So in order to bring that abundance, because you will, as long as you're living and breathing, you have a chance to become, you know, even better, you know, gain riches or have more abundance or, you know, find the partner that you always wanted or have the kid you always wanted, you know what I'm saying? Start the family, whatever. But you have to live now because you, at one point you wanted this. Right. So it's like, you have to
live in it.
Yeah. You have to live in it. You have to nurture what you wanted. Yeah. You wanted this life.
Yeah. So sit in it and revel in it and be like, wow, I'm here. This is where I'm at. And it's like, again, American culture does teach us to like move on to the next goal or like push the goalpost further. Yeah. And it's really hard to break out of it. And, you know, it's kind of normalized to be in that, but it's not, you're never going to be fulfilled. Yeah, never ever be fulfilled like that. And it's like, for me, I'm trying to grapple, like, what does fulfillment feel like for me? And like, how does it feel to sit in that? Because I don't know. Yeah. Like, sometimes I do. And then, but it's always in hindsight.
Sometimes you have to look at fulfillment. It's like, oh, I'm hungry. I ate something. I'm fulfilled. Yeah. Like, sometimes you have to, like, in order to practice that, it's like, that was a good meal.
Right. I see what you mean. Like, you know, just sit and like, you know what? I'm grateful. Yeah. Wow. That feels good.
Man, that was a great.
And I like really, I feel you. Because I really struggled. Like, once I started journaling and do my gratitudes, that's when I really started being like, oh, okay. Like, I remember it was like years of me doing this. I'm a hard-headed, kind of stubborn person. So, especially with myself, like my relationship with myself has been very damaged over the years. So I've been working to repair that as much as I can. And it wasn't until like a year ago when I was going through this breakup that I really cried and from how much I loved myself. And I really realized and sat down and felt that feeling of like, wow, I am showing up for myself through these challenges. It's not my fault that these challenges are happening. I'm still showing up for me. I get up, I clothe myself, I bathe myself, I feed myself. I went through these hard life lessons and I made it and I'm here. And like, for some reason, like that just brought me into like a union with myself that I haven't felt before. Yeah. And like this feeling washed over me that I just wanted to happen all the time. Yeah. And sometimes on your spiritual journey, you can start to chase. I feel like I started to chase that feeling of like wanting to feel whole again. Yeah,
it's like a dopamine hit.
It is like a dopamine hit. And unfortunately, I try not to do that. But it's also like the challenges. What I have to remind myself every time I'm going through something hard is like the challenges are shaping me. They're not here to break me down. They're not here. I mean, they are here to break me down, but they're not here to like make me a horrible, messed up dog on the side of the street. Like, they're not here to make me a victim. I'm surviving these. They're shaping me, or they're molding me into what I asked to be. Yeah. I asked for this. Not saying I asked for like messed up things to happen in my life, but I asked to be a person that is strong. I asked to have a lot of willpower. I asked to be a leader. I asked for this. So sit in it.
Also, I think the thing I want to like, I guess, round out with or end with is like, bringing it back to like spirituality, human design, astrology, right? Learning how you best make money or like bring abundance to whatever area of your life you study your birth chart. When we talk about money, it's like what, the 2nd, the 6th, the 8th, and the 10th for like money houses, right? And how they work together. So I feel like the 2nd house is like, I guess, your money mind. The 6th house is like your routine. The 8th house is other people's resources. And then the 10th house is your career. So looking at it like that and just like,
I like that. The money mind. Second house. I like that.
It's like your temperament on how you make money. So
that's good.
Yeah, I feel like that's how you can kind of look at your chart to see. And even if you don't have a planet, if you have a planet there, it's like, okay, that's great. That's great. But also, like, if you don't have a planet there, just knowing the sign is helpful. You know, it's still important. When it comes to human design, it's like how you get the opportunities, right, to make money. So, like, I'm a projector. I innately want to hustle. I think it might be my Capricorn. It's just like, right. I do make my best money, or like, you know, have more opportunities when I'm clearly thinking and when I'm chilling and I'm not chasing an opportunity. The only thing, like, I would say just getting a retail job, like, because of my experience, I can easily apply somewhere and get the job. But as far as like what I really want to do in life, and I didn't even chase those. Like, I never had to chase to get a regular job. It just happened for me. But like when it came to my career, I didn't like what I actually want to do, my creativity. I never really went about it that way, you know, with ease. Like, I knew I was just going to get this job with creative. Like when my creative career I'm very hypercritical because it's what I want to do. But I'm a projector in human design, and we're not going to get the opportunity if we in somebody's face are trying to like hustle. Projectors, you got to chill. All you need to do, and how I learned, because I was very confused when I learned about projectors. But what it is, I feel, just show up as yourself. Be creative, share your creativity. Eventually people are going to catch on. It's like, oh man, they're very creative. Let me hit them up.
Right.
That's how the opportunity, because it's waiting for the invitation. You don't have to take every invitation, but that's how you get the opportunity. Because the thing is, like, projectors, we love telling people what to do because like we know how systems work. So we can see who to pick and put it together to make it, you know, be something, you know, produce a product. Right. But people don't, when you just come out the blue and tell somebody how something works, they're not going to receive it. That's just not how that works for projectors. You have to, like, people see your expertise, see what you produce. They ask you for your expertise, and then you help build their system and blah, 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 and your own system, whatever. But that's how, like, learning your human design and how to get opportunities, I feel like that's very important as well, because it can also save you from burnout. Yeah.
Like the not self is bitterness. I only know projectors and generators and manifesting, but I know mine, I'm a generator. So it's about responding to what lights you up. And honestly, once I started implementing that, like in my daily life, I'm like, oh, like that actually changed a lot for me. That changed the game for me, learning that big time. Like, oh, I'm just supposed to go to what makes me feel good. I mean, it makes sense, but it's like, even like sometimes when I'm like struggling with, cause like they say like, oh, you have to wait for something to respond to. You don't necessarily have to like sit there idle and wait. It's more so about like, dang, I kind of want to make a video, but I don't know what the topic to be. So either you're scrolling and you get like a spark of inspiration, you follow that spark, or you ask a question and then you're seeing a list of responses and I'm like, that's the one I want to respond to. Cause your body will viscerally be like, or Like generators are very like, if you go on, don't do it. It's a waste of time. And you're gonna be frustrated. But if you're like, but then you get into the emotionalness. I'm glad I don't have an emotional authority because I
have an emotional authority.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it's cool. It's fine because it's just like, I am an emotional person. So like I have to feel good. And it's like, for me, it's like taste, right? Like if it makes me feel, makes me feel queasy or whatever. If it feels, if I'm satiated, like, you know, hey.
Right.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I think just learning. I mean, hey, you got what you got. You got your toolkit. You were brought here with a toolkit that you got. You got to make it work, baby. That's just kind of what it is.
And that's why I love astrology, human design, all these things, because we live in America, which is a really country.
Yeah.
We're on the human rights watch list now, which we should have been on.
Yeah.
Astrology and human design come in and show you like your innate things that you have to work with, your innate tools, your innate like capabilities. And if you maximize that and learn about that, like that will set you up for success.
Yeah.
And like your life will just run a little smoother rather than trying to fill this mold, because America we were founded on just people wanted us to be workers.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, and that's why people are kind of shocked on how it's going now, but like that was always the plan.
Yeah.
That's what we were founded on. That was always the plan to be, there's no middle class. It's more so about the wealthy
versus the poor.
The poor working for the wealthy. That's
just what it is.
Always supposed to be.
It's like, glorified slavery.
Yeah.
It's still working is a form of that.
Don't allow yourself to be a slave.
Yeah. So I think, and a lot of people are waking up and realizing, like, figuring out a system that works best for them. That's why you see a lot more freelancers. You see a lot more trading. Like, I've seen this nail tech. She was trading with one of her clients. She was like, I did her nails for free, blah, blah. Because, nail techs, they do like the how much I made in a day type videos.
I love a service for service.
Like, that's how it used to be. That's how, this economies, like, civilizations thrived all throughout history through trading resources. So,
yeah. And it's like also, I think, like, with this new surgence of people learning trades, learning skills, I feel like some are glorified and some aren't.
Yeah.
And I feel like people are starting to realize now, like, oh, I don't have to be this, person that does music. And like, you have to kind of sift through the things that work for you.
Yeah.
Because it's like, not everybody is going to be
Beyonce.
Yeah. Or not everybody, like, everybody's like just doing the same things. It's like certain things that are hot and trending right now just to make money. And you got to realize that is another ploy of capitalism.
Yeah. Another ploy of capitalism and quick money and good. And good money.
Yeah.
Like, it needs to last. So, yeah. Yeah, man. I hope your pockets get fat or stay fat and stay full. And you have love and an abundance of love and support around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Because there's just no way that only the top 1% have 50% of the wealth in the world. What do you need that for?
That's so backwards.
Why do you need that?
It's like Elon Musk could like cure poverty.
And you're not.
And you're not.
And it's just
you're just having bitch fits and just being weird and it's just so like, oh, I'm gonna release the list and catfighting with the president.
Make me sick.
All was disgusting. But anyway, hopefully something happens. I mean, we are in the age of Aquarius and Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus and Gemini. So hopefully some things will be getting dismantled soon so that, we can breathe again.
Breathe again.
And I'll never.
That's a good song.
Yeah. So yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to Jupiter Juice. So just to let you guys know, we do offer birth chart and tarot readings. I do birth chart readings, Lee does tarot readings. And yes, we would love to help you figure out, how do you best make money and bring in resources. And maybe if you're stuck on like a career or whatever, or just stuck in general, it could definitely help you uncover that. So we also offer a bundle as well, so we can work together for you so that you can be your best, beautiful, brightest self.
Yes. So we're on your team.
Yes. We love you guys. So definitely make sure you click that link down below in the description. And other than that, thank you so much for watching Jupiter Juice.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, have a good one. Bye.